Alright, before we start, I've gotta clear up some things. I'll be doing ibaldur a bit differently than Lep does. Let me show you. So Lep does something like this. Oh wait, I forgot. Hold up. Forgot how to do the trick, man. Okay. It goes like this. Starts from the middle step. I'm not very used to that setup. What I'm using right now is this. Hold up. I got delayed attack. What I'm using right now is this, okay? So basically, I'll be going from like the red line or something. I guess that's what he calls it. That, by the way, was a early wiggle. And yeah, I'll be doing this a bunch of times, so you guys know what to look out for. Alright. Oh, that was... Yeah, I think I wiggled too early there. My pause was weird too. Alright. Okay, I should probably explain what I have in my save state here. Right now I have like 4 HP, like 3 soul. Normally in like runs you don't get like... You don't always get to have like 3 soul, but like... Yeah, I just do it for convenience mostly. Again, they wiggle. Or wait, that might have been a late slash. If so, it was super late. I'll check the numbers later. Hold up, let me... Oh my god. What was that? Yeah, I'll tell you guys later in editing or something. Dude. Yeah, super early wiggle. Let's ignore that. I think I got hit too far to the left. Dude, this is not my day today, oh my god. Okay, Baldur shot super late. I couldn't jump in time to avoid the speed. And get the shade in a nice spot. Dude, these bits are bad, man. Dude, I've been forgetting to say out loud. Okay, I'll tell you each time I forget in editing or something. Horrible flash delay. Alright, so we're gonna be here a while, so I wanted to talk to you guys about the route in general and what it will be like to run it, probably. Now, at the time of doing this, I haven't actually finished a run, but I have done every single segment a lot of times. That was horrible wiggle. Yeah, I don't know. That's because this run has like a trillion choke points. Ibaldur may be the hardest trick in the run, but it isn't the hardest part, I'll tell you that much. Mostly like Watcher Knights, some people even consider Umu a choke point. Yeah. Every single time you're at 1 HP, that could realistically be a choke point. Also Knights first. Yeah, I don't know. Alternatives if this is the first thingy. Hold up. Sure. Okay, it's cool. But like, yeah, if you are like starting just starting to run this game and you're like, oh my god, I want to try the fastest route because there's no point in doing VS as in the spell. What was that? Yeah, I think I started a wiggle too early. But yeah, you'll get brought back to reality pretty quickly here. Not because it's impossible, but because it's really hard and mostly unforgiving. There isn't too much difficulty, but like one single mistake and it's over. And you might be thinking like, oh my god, that's every other speedrun. No, who told you that? Or at least it's not the case in Hollow Knight most of the time. Because some other times you like get hit, you still have like 1 HP. Or you can do another route or something. Nope. This is what you have, this is what you get. Alright, cooking lately, wow. So yeah, it will be very hard once you start. And if you're starting if it's your first ibaldur category, it'll be very hard. Nah, was that like 3 times in a row? I'm cooking. Anyway, yeah, if you guys are like, oh my god, I wanna try my first speedrun, don't do any percent. Well, if you do any percent, do the Vengeful Spirit route. I wiggled too early there, by the way. Do the Vengeful Spirit route. But if you really insist on learning ibaldur, do all skills first. Please. I would even tell you to do. I would wiggle too early there, I think also. I would even tell you to do 106, but 106 doesn't have a route yet, I think. At least, not for ibaldur. Or at the time of the recording. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Sometimes the baldur just spits horrible and you have to face it. Early wiggle, by the way. Tends to be the hardest part to get consistently right. Dude, thank god I have like... Yeah, it was early wiggle again. Thank god I have like smooth jazz in the background. We're gonna be here a while, so not really much of a point in not putting any music, you know? Alright, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Okay, eventually, we have time. Dude, I thought that was the last hit. I'm very distracted. Alright. So I have this on, so I should look back, if I'm not mistaken. What? Hold up. Oh, enter transition to start. I see, okay. I disable this. I disable this. Go out. Go in. Okay. Sorry for this interruption. Sorry for not being able to do ibaldur for an hour straight without pause. I failed. How did that work? What? Oh yeah, speaking of things shouldn't be working. I probably already put by now that this trick is very FPS dependent. Yes, I know it already says it, but I mentioned that because the distance at which you get hit, no, that's not right. The amount of distance you get launched when you get hit, there we go, varies with FPS. The lower your FPS is, why is he dead? Okay, that's cool. So the lower your FPS, basically the farther you'll launch. Oh my god. Forgive my English, man. I thought I was better than this. Also, by the way, I don't remember what happened. I'll tell you when I edit. Dude. I forgot. I zoned out again. Yeah, I wanted to say that if it's your first experience speedrunning this game, do not start here, man. I know you want to be fast. We all do, okay? But it's not saying that I'm not saying that you can't do it. Because can you do it? You probably can. But if you're starting from scratch and you feel like you're not doing anything half the time, well, you are doing it. I meant to say, and if you feel like you're not remembering anything by the time you start to do rounds, it gets pretty frustrating. Especially when you take consideration the ambitions that come with people that tend to start to do ibaldur first things first. Yeah, speed was horrible. I had to go back. By the way, I probably mentioned this, but each time I have to go back, I think it's like 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that was... I think that was too early. Or I messed up my wiggle some way. I'll have to check. Probably that worked well. So yes, talking again about the FPS thing. Oh my god, that's super late. Yeah. Talking again about the FPS thing. You'll see some people like can hit like here and still getting it because they have lower FPS. I think it is. So yeah. What I'm trying to say, I guess, is that what you see here, it may not work for you. Yes, that took a long time to get to. But yeah. Okay, I want to talk about my setup for a bit first. So left step setup goes something like this. Start wiggle later. Super wash not setup. I don't really do that. I haven't really done it in a while. Go from here. Okay, yeah, if I had a better slash delay, it would have worked. But yeah, thing is, to me personally, standing here and I start wiggle or when the horns line up over here. So when, okay, hold up. Don't kill me. Here. Okay, so when the Shade's horns are about here, oh my god. So that's when you start wiggling. So that's the left setup. It uses that cue to start wiggling. However, every time I use that setup, I always messed up my wiggles, so I chose to go farther to the left to account for my timing. I guess you could technically go farther to the left. Peep this. Okay, that's pretty funny. That was like half in the other step. That's really funny. Dude, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to take damage. My bad. I should probably tell you guys about that. I think You'll die in 2 more rotations. So it will be a 5 rotation one, I think. So yeah, not really much of a point in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he died in 1. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Now we know, I guess. So yeah, I do this to take damage. That's the one that appears in left setup. I accidentally hit the reset. For the longest while, I've kind of been hitting like the middle of this bush. So I'll show it. So you go like this. I'm horrible at the game. Hold up. You go like this, and you take the hit there. It's the same. It doesn't really matter, I think. Although this one, maybe the shade moves less. I have no idea. Early slash. Dude, I'll have to do a lot in editing to tell you what I messed up. I've been forgetting a lot. Or maybe not, I'm just cracked. One or the other, we'll find out. But yeah, if you choose this road, it will be tough. Unless you have already like a pretty good experience with the game, and especially speedrunning. Ibaldur will be hard, and it will be at best like 50% if you're absolutely correct. Oh, it worked that time, what? Oh, never mind, it didn't, okay. So yeah, it'll be rough. It is a choke point for a reason, and it will suck. It is what it is. There was early wiggle every time, I think. I'll have to check again. Early slash, and possibly early wiggle. Oh, -2, that's pretty good. So yeah, when I get like those high speeds, I'm jumping and going under, so the shade doesn't kill me. So I don't get brain trapped, is the better word. And for the healing, I'm using the same setup as Lev does. Not really much of a difference there. What happened there? I'll have to check later. That's interesting. I actually have no idea what happened there. It was horrible in every way. I just forgot to hold left, apparently. I don't know, I zoned out. That happens a lot, apparently. So yeah, not every time, as I said, you'll be at 3 soul. But every health and every 3 soul is another try for the first 2 rotations. Oh my god. When that happens, it's just over. Unfortunate, I know. But again, I guess those are the mistakes you want instead of execution ones. You just have to accept that. Oh my god, I forgot it was the last one. Okay. You just have to accept that it's just gonna happen and it is what it is. Alright? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, okay. Alright, but I wanted to talk about the Bible for a second. Okay, damn. I started the Bible because I was pretty annoyed that there wasn't a single place where I could check all my knowledge. You know, when I started this game, it was like 2 years ago or something. Hold up. A horrible slash. Got slash too early. Yeah, I started playing this game, like running this game about like 2 years ago, I think. I haven't like been playing constantly. I mean, I've been playing the game since like 2020. I took a break for a full year and then like kept going. Like beat like Pantheon 5, I think that was slash delay. There's that. I think it was that. Too late on the slash. But yeah, so I did Pantheon 5 on like PS4, and then I go and like, oh, there's the, oh my god, what's the name of the item? Not the, I don't know, the Thing of Storms. No, the Line of Storms, no. You know the Godseeker Crest? Yeah, that one. The Weather Mask, okay. Yeah, so I was like, what was that? I'll tell you anything, man, I have no idea. So yeah, I got the, I learned about the Weather's Mask, the Weathered Mask, and I thought like, oh, I want to get that. So I did like every single binding separately, but then it was like, oh, I want to do more. I tried doing all bindings for everything, like PS4, I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's over. I forgot what I did there. I'll tell you later. If I don't tell you, you'll just know from editing, I think. Yeah, I gave up. Then I bought the game on PC. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm like stuttering like crazy, but it's surprisingly hard to do ibaldur while talking, man. I'll do better another time. Yeah, it was horrible slash delay, as I thought. But yeah, I got the game there. I got some randomizers, and it was like, oh, I can try. I saw this mod that toggleable bindings or something. Yeah, it was super useful for practicing bosses. I did that. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I did it. I was like, okay, I'll start running now. And I started running. I got like a 107 with Vengeful Spirit route. Oh, nice. Then like a 47 something, and then now I have like a 3741 with Vengeful Spirit. Took like 5 runs to get. I wasn't taking it super seriously. But like then I had to like move out of the country, was crazy stuff. I think I slashed too early there. Too late, yeah. But like yeah, I couldn't play the game because I had to like get used to stuff. That was a horrible wiggle, I think. But yeah, then like going back from the bus, I remember to this day I had to hold up my excitement because I saw that there was a new route that was popping up like crazy. I was like, oh my god, this is so interesting. I could do this route now. Late slash, by the way. Hold up. And yeah, so I'm coming back from university, and then I see, boom, Lep just got like a 30, 50 something with Fury Route. I'm like, oh my god, I want to learn that. And then I like go back, and I was like, oh, why did I not get like a notification that it was happening or whatever? It was super late, by the way. Yeah, I forgot I was playing the game for a second. But yeah, it was super popping up. I asked everyone, yo, how does everyone feel about this? How did that work, by the way? And they're like, yeah, this is horrible. It's the worst route ever. I hate it. Well, they didn't tell me that. They told me they had mixed feelings, but you can imagine what that means. I was like, why? I was like popping off like crazy. I was super happy. Even though I never tried the route ever in my life. But I thought it was interesting, so I gave it a try. And then I start practicing the entire route, top to bottom. I start looking at the room sub sheet to know better what's the best movement. Late wiggle, I think. And then, you know, I stumble upon the Dashmaster route. And they're like, oh yeah, it takes like 10 seconds, but no one's done it because it's lame and bad, and I hate notches, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that was, I'll tell you later. Yeah, at this point, if I don't say anything, just assume I'll tell you later. Unless I just miss it, you guys can tell me. But yeah, so everyone's telling me, okay, route's bad, no one's gonna do it, only worth 10 seconds, it's not worth it. Was horrible wiggle, horrible everything, I'll tell you later. And yeah, so I was like, okay, that sounds perfect, I'll try to do it. And here I am. I've done most of the route room by room. That's why if you go at this point, I have like a bunch of rooms up. That's because I've just been practicing. It's not because I want to aura farm or anything. And I also have right now the splits for, I just died for some reason. I'll see you later. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Hold up. Hold that thought. Dude, I'm not locked. Oh my god. Yeah, that was early wiggle, I think. Or horrible position or something. You'll get to know later. Yeah, I was talking about... Okay, so yeah, I do every room. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember anything. So I do every room again. So I'm like, okay, I don't remember anything again. I'll do com subs. I do com subs. They're like impossible to beat. I go like, okay. I have to... I don't know, I'll just start doing a run. That's horrible RNG. And right now, that's my goal. I'm trying to finish the run. So you maybe think like, right now, oh my god, why is this goober of all people talking to us about Dashmaster route? He doesn't know anything! Actually, I know quite a bit of things. I just got a bunch of times by variating things. Dude, I'm not... let's get this one. Hold up. Hold up. Delayed the wiggle because I was offset. I forgot to heal. Okay. Dude, that was good though. Except it wasn't, but okay. Alright, one more time. Completely locked. How did that work? What? He's locked. He's locked. Wow, incredible stuff. Okay, I'm just bad. Don't ever do that. Okay. Let me check if this is on. Okay, it is now on. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of been my journey. I'm kind of stuck trying to finish a run. Most of the time it's ibaldur. Half the time, surprisingly, it's being broken. But hopefully, by the time you're watching this, everything about that should be fixed. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, by the way, I should probably talk about useful things. If you want to keep 4 HP here, it's fine. Go like this. You can take damage here. You could probably take damage like after this rotation, actually. But I think it's better to... I don't remember, actually. I have no idea. I'll take it after this rotation, like this, boom. And I'll heal here. Hopefully I'm good. Yes, I am. That was pretty weird. I don't know what I did that. If you're in doubt of what I'm doing or something, just look at someone. Look at Lev doing it. Look at Viper doing it, and it'll clear your doubts. Because my movement has been kind of weird lately, with talking over everything and all. Also, by the way, sometimes it happens when you like take damage to the shade or something, and you're bored and you slash, and it says earliest possible re-entry plus 68 or something. Yeah, it's because the mod does that. I don't know. Oh my god, that's not good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I said that's not good because sometimes he slashes there and then I have to pray he slashes later instead of knowing he'll slash when I'm at the corner there. Alright, so yeah, here I am, trying to doing a Bible for some reason. I can't really tell you why I'm still doing the Bible, but I am. I don't know. It's been pretty fun. I like writing stuff for some reason. Just built like that. Okay. Scratch. That's corny as hell, bro. Who would actually say that? Alright. Alright. In a bit I'll check how long it has been. By the way, if you are like, oh my god, this Goober is talking. I don't want him to talk. I want him to see. Do the trick! Like, relax, man. I'm doing the trick. Second of all, you can just mute. I'm bad at the game. Wow. But yeah, I'm sure most of you guys will appreciate me yapping over stupid stuff. Or maybe not, because I have like noise suppression to 100, because otherwise you can hear my controller. And even then you can still hear it for some reason. It is what it is. I'll find a fix eventually. But yeah, my plan after getting like a decent time in 80%, or like, I don't know if a decent time, but when I'm satisfied with what I have done with this category, I think I'll just go take a look at the other ones. They seem super interesting to me. Maybe I could write a guide for those too. At least all skills, it's literally the same up until you grab Dash Master. Instead of you going to Forgotten Crossroads, you just go to KP and to Howling Cliffs, I think. If my memory serves me right. Never do the up slash, by the way. No reason to. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this. I'll probably mention it in the Bible too, but in the same folder as your executable, you have like a log folder, like a spreadsheet. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, yeah, I'll have to do an extra rotation. Yeah, horrible. Can I save this? Hold up. Attack me. Go. Dude. Okay. Dude, what happened there? I don't know, I'll tell you later. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really interested in, yeah, early slash, by the way. I'm really interested in doing the other categories this game has to offer. Mostly NMG stuff, but maybe someday if I'm super extra on time, I will do something else. Maybe NMS or something. I'll have to do a lot of editing this video, man. It is what it is. All for you guys in the Bible. You always believed in me. Gitso. Correct. My success rate has been, I don't know, I haven't counted, but yeah, it can't be super good. But that's why I'm doing this. Wait, that makes no sense. That's why it's good that I'm doing this. Yeah. Alright, I'm kind of done with stuff to talk about. I'll check time. If I want to do more stuff, I'll do more stuff. I mean, stuff. If I want to do more ibaldur attempts, I'll do them. If not, I'll stop. Well, yeah, duh, but it. Oh my god, dude! You know what? Forget it, man. I can say it. Oh, I got it. Wow. I don't think that was 2 times in a row, was it? Dude, why am I slashing? Don't do that ever. Okay, yeah, I wanted to say this. If you, I don't know if I forgot to say it another time, but if you have like a doubt if I'm doing something weird, one, ask me. Two, check other world records or other people doing it, and see if like it makes sense. Because I've been doing a lot of nonsense. Yeah, I probably said this already. Yeah, whatever. Hold up. One more for the fans. Kids. Oh my god. Okay, I can tell you that one. That wasn't. Wait, what did I say? 12. Yeah, it was a 12 slash. Yeah. Sometimes 12 slashes means. Yeah. I think I slashed too early actually. That hasn't happened in a while. Wow. Dude, even though it's been a pretty bad session for ibaldur, I don't know. Hope it's useful, man. I would really be... Nah, that's wrong. I would really like to do something similar for Watcher Knights, but like, I'm not that good, man. I can't do it. To the people that said, "Oh my God, why is this goober teaching us?" You're right. In that place specifically, I'm a goober. I can do it. That boss is just impossible. GG. Oh my God. That's why I'm asking people in the community to give me feedback because I have no idea what to do there. All right, nice. He attacked. Like for example, that walk back I did with the heals isn't really necessary. I'm just doing it because I'm scared. I could just hold neutral and time a jump like a big boy, you know. But guess I'm not there yet, man. I don't know. It's probably muscle memory anyway. All right, what time is it, man? How long have I been here? 40 minutes. I'd like a few more, I think. I mean, I do have to edit this eventually. I do 1 or 2 runs today. Okay, yeah, I have something else to talk about. I know I said, "Oh my God, if you die, just accept it, man." Like, yes, I'm sure you guys know. It's easier said than done. We all know that. That could have worked in an alternate dimension. Anyway, hold up. Hold up. thought I was done, but I then realized quickly. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll call it here. Hope it was useful, man. Any feedback you have, please let me know, okay? Alright, have a good one, fellas.